Surrounded by green hills, Terni extends over a vast plain where the Sera River and the Nera River converge, thereby inspiring Terni's antique name, Entramna Nahars, land between rivers. The town has very ancient roots, and it was an important Roman municipality, as witnessed in particular by the remains of an amphitheater and historic walls. Terni's ancient history is testified by the presence of various buildings. For instance, the evocative Barbarazza Tower, built in the medieval period, and San Francesco Church, with its precious, painted decorations of the Last Judgment. There are also many valuable buildings, above all Palazzo Spada, where the town hall resides today. Palazzo Spada was built in the mid of the 14th century. On the other hand, Santa Maria Assunta Cathedral perfectly exhibits the rich artistic and architectonic layering of the town throughout centuries. Terni developed its industrial power starting from the 14th century, when the town played a decisive role in the Second Industrial Revolution and the birth of the steel industry. The restoration of another important factory called Siri has recently led to the realization of a space named CAOS, Centro Arte Opificio Siri, which is a great area devoted to culture. It includes the Secchi Theater, Claudia Giontella Archaeological Museum, with valuable evidences of the town's pre-Roman and Roman origins, and Aurelio de Felice Modern and Contemporary Art Museum, which houses invaluable works of art like those of undisputed masters of Italian Renaissance, such as Pier Matteo d'Amelia and Benozzo Gozzoli. In the contemporary section of the museum, it is also possible to admire works by Giulio Turcato, Umberto Mastroianni, Arnaldo Pomodoro, Gino Severini, and the extremely wide collection of international graphics by great artists such as Chagall, Miro, Laguerre, Kandinsky, Braque, and Picasso, to quote only a few of them. Original naive paintings by painter-cobbler Orneori Metelli are also exhibited in the museum's rooms, as it is the previous collection of works by sculptor Aurelio de Felice, to whom the museum is dedicated. The town owns even a paleontological museum, Paleolab, which hosts an interesting collection of unique materials, amongst which continental and maritime fossils originating from southern Umbria. The urban art landscape is also very rich. The most memorable works are the Obelisk by Arnaldo Pomodoro, Hyperion by Agapito Minucci, and Eternal Hug by Mark Costabi, representing an excellent celebration of love. The ideal subject in a town that recognizes in Saint Valentine its patron saint, as witnessed by the cathedral that guards the remains of this saint, famous all over the world. In Terni's neighborhood, it is imperative to stop by the archaeological park of Carsule. This area used to be a rich and active center under Roman Emperor Augustus, and today you can still see the remains of the main public, civil and religious monuments, completely immersed in an enchanting environment. South of the archaeological park, there is also a documentation center that is also home of inedited materials which archaeologist Umberto Ciotti researched and discovered between 1951 and 1972. Nature offers a further surprise. Marmore Falls, amongst European highest falls, are a truly spectacular and breathtaking marvel. Within the Park of the Waterfalls, there are numerous paths to admire the waterfall from different perspectives while enjoying enchanting landscapes or practicing outdoor sports.